My name is Cady Macon. I'm a coach. I'm the creator of a self-coaching product called Compass Cards, and I help people reclaim abandoned pieces of themselves. Phrased in a sweeter way, I help you create yourself. Today's tool is for people who feel like they're a bit out of alignment. You can be feeling like you've lost yourself in some way, and you could also be a bit overwhelmed or having a hard time prioritizing which of the gajillion and a half spinning plates that you're keeping up in the air to prioritize. I want to teach you about a tool called tipping point values. The impact of this tool is that it's here to make you feel alive. Values don't know limitations, and values don't know circumstances. Regardless of what's going on in your life, there really isn't a great reason, unless you're consciously grieving and really going through something raw. You can work with your values now. Let's get into the how. You can close your eyes if you'd like to. I won't see you. And I want you to reflect back to a time in your life when everything felt just right. And you were just where you needed to be. And you can hit pause if you'd like to take some time. And when you get here, what you're going to do is write down that memory or tell it to a friend. This is an exercise you can do with somebody else or a stranger. This is definitely an exercise you can do with a stranger, which is cool. So you get that memory, you retell it, and then from an objective point of view, you're going to notice what values jump. So it could be things like beauty, compassion, kindness, honesty, recognition, achievement, vitality, collaboration, all sorts of different things. It's one-word things, and they're about your essence. They're being words. Who are you being in that moment? What are you experiencing as a being essence, right? So as a value. Adventure is a great one. Spontaneity, risk, a lot of different fun values there. And as you go through the memory and you tease out the values, what you'll do is you'll notice which ones really sing and make you think, oh, wow. And if there's something a little bit tender about it, that's perfect, because that's the abandoned value. You felt so alive in that memory and everything felt so good, in part because your values were fully being honored, met, and expressed. If right now you're not feeling that way, and I just asked you to go back to a time when you did feel that way, part of what your brilliant subconscious mind did is it grabbed the perfect thing for you to show you which of the values you can call back in right now. So what you're now going to do is you're going to find a way that feels appropriate for you to integrate this knowing into your life. So let's say beauty is a value you grabbed. That's one that I have abandoned a lot for good reasons too, right? And I'm going to offer that just for everyone, just as a quick anecdote. There are a lot of really loving reasons why we abandon different values. So beauty is one where I used to have a lot of different judgments around it. Know and notice that if you've put it away, it doesn't make you a bad person or it doesn't make you wrong. There can definitely be a supreme amount of sadness here in noticing that there's a part of yourself you lost somewhere along the way and you're reclaiming. So know that that's normal and that it is really tender. And you can now take this new one, let's just say beauty, and you can figure out ways to work with it in your reality. So I've had a client go through her to-do list and filter it through 3 core values that made her feel really good. And if it didn't meet a value, she was going to consider eliminating the sort of extraneous stuff that didn't revolve around, work or just other obligations. You can set an intention that, okay, just, dear God, universe, Allah, me in the future, whomever, I would like to experience more of this value in the future. How can I experience artistry today? And you don't have to know the answer. It's actually putting yourself on that trajectory to wonder about what if that's going to create possibilities for you. So in opening up that question, you're going to also open up space for possibilities and possible answers to find their way to you. That's the tipping point values drill. This is a little bit different than a standard value because one of my values is generosity. If you told me, Cady, please be more generous, I'd honestly feel a bit exhausted. That's not going to do much for me to move the needle. And you have stuff like that too. So whether it is creativity or beauty for you that's just as easy as breathing, or it's kindness, or it's learning new things, there are values that you're already honoring all the time without even recognizing them. The difference is that a tipping point value is the value that you, for whatever loving reason, let go of, and now you're reclaiming it. So it's that reclaiming that's going to give you a bit more life. This is so much easier said than done, because putting this into practice is uncomfortable. I'm wishing you so much courage and hope and love, and you on your journey back home to yourself. Make today a beautiful day. Bye.